back in the middle, mate.
See, I told you it wasn't difficult. Yeah, on the kill going.
I'm Ian Harford.
And I'm Steve Wild.
And we're here at WMS Firearms Training in Wales, and we're setting up our rifles ready for our upcoming hunt in Alaska. Now, I'm shooting a Sauer 404 in 338 Win Mag.
And I'm shooting a Blaser R8 Professional Success in 300 Win Mag.
But we're both using Hawk Frontier 5-30 by 50 scopes and endurance binoculars. Now, we've got the rifle zeroed and set up this morning on the 100-yard range. We've just been out to 300 yards and we're checking not just the zero but also the adjustments on the scope, how to deal with windage and the comparison to the ballistics of both rifles. And so far it's gone pretty well. We've been hitting the target, we've not missed. So now what we're going to do is take it back to 400 yards and then back to 700 yards. Now, we're not hoping to take shots out at that distance, but just in case there's a problem, we need to know how the rifle performs out at 700 yards in case we need to make a follow-up shot. But typically we should be shooting somewhere between 100 and 300 yards. That's the ideal. But out in the wilderness,
you never know, do you?
You never really know. And problems could happen, and you've got to be prepared for those eventualities. But so far it's been great fun. Beautiful countryside, typical Welsh weather.
Yeah,
and
we're ready for Alaska, I think. With all the
certainly
fog and
is.
the wind, yeah.
And we're ready for more. So after you, Wildy.
Thank you very much.
Whoa! So we've had an incredible afternoon here at WMS Firearms Training in Wales, and I've learnt a lot about myself and my rifle. Where we're going, it's wilderness. There's nowhere to stop off and check your zero. You've got to make sure you're not only confident but also capable of making shots beyond your normal hunting ranges. And I've been a bit surprised at just how well the rifles and ammunition have performed.
And us, to be fair, we were stretching it out back down there 650 metres, and it's been absolutely revelation working with Andrew.
It's been incredible, yeah.
He's really, really good with the ballistic drops and everything else. It's been good.
Now, we have been quite used to shooting at 100, 150, 200 yards. It's our normal deer stalking distances. If you are going to go and shoot beyond those ranges, it's absolutely essential that you come and see a guy like Andrew who knows how to shoot, who knows how to not only hit that target consistently, but give you the tools you need to be able to consistently and confidently hit those targets. So some pretty impressive distances. Now, we started off at 100, checked the zero, went out to 300, which is a typical distance we'd expect to hunt out in Alaska. But more importantly, it's that 450 and 600 yard shots.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you may need if you make a bad shot. Being able to confidently take those shots at those distances is absolutely essential. It's such an important part of being a hunter. Now, I know how this one's performing. You know how your one's performing.
Fantastic.
And the great thing is we've managed to swap our rifles as well. So if anything goes wrong with Wildy's rifle, he is very confident of using mine, where it performs, where the aim points are. And as you can see us around, this is pretty much Alaskan weather. It's a beautiful Welsh summer.
Blowing a hoolie.
Yeah, gale force winds and driving rains.
Yeah.
But it's been an incredible time. I want to thank Andrew and Helena at WMS Firearms Training for looking after us so well. And Wildy, well done, mate.
And yourself,
Looking
sir.
forward
And
to it.
yourself.
Look at that Mutual Appreciation Society. But great stuff. So thank you all very much.